Hi, my name is Soraya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you read the title, thank you for clicking and being here and subscribing and commenting and liking. Thank you. If you read the video title, basically I'm just going to go on a really long rant about the new year, 2026, plans and boundaries that we are going to set, that I'm going to set for the new year. Reflecting on what happened, because a lot happened for a lot of people. 2025 changed a lot of lives, a lot of trajectories, a lot of thought processes, a lot of mentals, a lot of friendships, a lot of relationships, a lot of parenting techniques, a lot of content, a lot of incomes and outcomes. 2025 was definitely a year change. So now that we are at the end of it, yesterday was Christmas, today is the start of a new beginning. Today is Friday, December 26th, the day after Christmas. It has been such a long year, and Christmas just gives me the energy of it's almost over. We're finally coming to a close. This is the last little bit of the 2025 season. And I feel like 2025 was hard for a lot of people. There were a lot of health issues, relationship issues, money issues, work issues.
Garage interior door open.
Go ahead.
Instagram?
Mm-mm. Sometimes what I dread, like, who wants to keep starting over? Starting over is needed, it's necessary, but it's annoying. And sometimes it's not welcomed yet. Sometimes you just want to hold on a little bit more, or sometimes you wish you could have let go a lot earlier. And regardless of how you feel about it, regardless of what happened, everything is still going to work out for you. Everything's still going to work out for you. Everything is still going to work out for you. You can do hard things. You are amazing at what you do. All you have to do is do it. No matter what happened, it happened. And you're here, hopefully intentionally. And if not, then where we're going is going to be intentional. And now is the time to plan for it. And 2026 is the time to execute with precision, with confidence.
It's the superficial things that they, don't.
I think a major boundary that we all need to set is consuming content, over consuming products, over consuming unnecessary, even if you can afford it, even if you just don't need a reason, it's something mundane that you normally do. Overconsumption has become a problem because most people consume so much that they're not producing. And when you start consuming other people's content, other people's thoughts, other people's work, other people's accomplishments, you lose sight of your own, and you lose sight of your own personality, creative ability. Like, you consuming content for some people 15 hours a day, some people 20 hours a day, when you could be producing content, you could be learning or taking in accurate information to achieve a degree, a certificate, a level of accomplishment, a new position, a new outlook on life. You could be learning anything, doing anything, having experiences, traveling, making money. Hell, you could be spending the money. But instead, you're consciously or sometimes unconsciously consuming other people's content, consuming content from brands and companies, ad deals, marketing initiatives, other people's thoughts, other people's opinions, other people's content, instead of producing content, instead of learning, instead of growing, instead of speaking to someone, instead of having a real life mentor, real life best friend, or real life goals.
Because it's
In 2026, I too am going to set some boundaries. I'm going to consume less and create more. I'm going to get a new skill, a new trade, a new revenue stream of, we'll just say real estate, and investing. And those will be my focus: content, real estate, and investing. I have 3 things that I'm just going to focus on and set boundaries around my time so that I can get those things done. Set boundaries around what I allow to take up my energy and my focus, so that if I'm not working on those 3 things or something related to those 3 things, gaining that skill, that experience, that exposure to what my focus is, what my drive is, where I want to be at the end of 2026, we're setting boundaries around that time. And for me, like I said, that's real estate, that's investing, and what was the third one? Content, creating content. Right, and that's content here on this page, and content as, investor, a real estate agent, investor, whatever that content may be. I am going to create more and consume less.
but for me, the reason why.
And for you, maybe it's not content, or maybe it's not achieving a new career, right? Maybe it's being a better partner in your relationship, or a better parent to your children, or just a better employee at your job. Making time to just focus on whatever your goal is. And for a lot of people, that is just healing. That is just sitting still. That is just being reminded of your spiritual practices, or your stillness. Not everyone is going to be in a go mode mentality or go mode season. Some 2026s are going to look like healing and recuperating what just happened this year. And that's okay, because everyone's going to be in the different season in their life. And when it comes to relationships, no matter what that relationship is, you have to ask for what you want. It doesn't matter, well, it does matter when, but it doesn't matter when you ask, right? You have to ask. And if it's something that you're not getting, you have to continue to ask and understand why they are answering the way that they are answering. And my thoughts right now, I'm thinking about a job, I'm thinking about salary, I'm thinking about money, I'm thinking about, why are you not asking for the increase, the bonus? What makes you think that you don't deserve it? What makes you think that you're not worthy or capable of it? Why? But in your head, you thought I was talking about a man. You thought I was talking about a romantic relationship, asking for what you want. And yeah, that's true, but let's not focus on romantic relationships or romantic partners. I mean, it's great, yeah, if you're married, that's always a focus. However, you're not married, you're not committed to anyone. Even if that is a desire, that is not the forefront of your mind. It shouldn't be. Because you have to be what you want to attract. So if you are constantly thinking about a romantic relationship, a romantic partner, you're lacking the focus on yourself. You're lacking becoming a better version that that person would want to be with or talk to or be attracted to. Why would I want to be with a man that's constantly thinking about not money, not his relationship, not his household? Like, you're thinking about me, I'm thinking about work. You're thinking about me, I'm thinking about this workout, this dinner, this experience, this next weekend, this vacation I'm about to take, my hair. I'm thinking about my car. I'm thinking about this house I'm trying to buy. I'm thinking about this investment I want to make. I'm thinking about how the stock market is doing today. And you thinking about me. That's cute. But that's only going to last but so much. That's only going to last but so long. I need you as an individual, man, woman, or indifferent, to have your own focus, your own goals, your own enjoyment, your own like life, your own interests, your own topics, your own hobbies. Okay, maybe your own specialties and whatever that is, man or woman. You know, I don't need you focused on me 24/7. And expect me to be focused on you 24/7. I'm going to consider you 24/7, but you may not be my focus. My focus is those three pillars I was talking about: real estate, investing, and what's the third one? Why? Creating content. I keep forgetting them. But those are the three pillars. That's my focus. And you are in the mix of that. As a partner, as someone I'm romantically interested in, you're in a mix of that. But you have to understand that I'm bettering myself and this is my focus because you understand me, I understand you, I know your focus, we respect each other.
Garage interior door open.
But again, a romantic relationship wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about a business relationship. I was talking about a transactional relationship. I need you to understand what my focus is, what my goal is, and therefore I'm going to ask you. And I have to ask as many times as I have to. Understand why you are answering the way you're answering and adjust my ask accordingly until I get what I consider to be satisfactory. And that, again, I'm talking in a business relationship, but it also applies to a parent and child dynamic. It also applies to a business partnership dynamic. It applies to sibling dynamic. It can apply to whatever relationship that you're in. Maybe you're in a sales dynamic and you're working as a salesperson, or you're trying to sell a specific product, or you're literally at work. Are you asking for the sale? Are you asking for what you want specifically and directly? I think 2026 is all about being specific and direct, to act in the manner to attract everything that we want, to ask the right questions, to get the right information, to do the right gesture that comes naturally to get what we want. That means focusing on ourselves. That means getting the energy up. That means having a goal to ask for. You don't even know what to ask for because you don't know what your goal is. You don't know what to ask for because you haven't studied enough. You don't know what to ask for because you haven't started. You don't know what to ask for because you're scared. You don't know what to ask for because you haven't put in the time to actually study, to actually start, to actually invest. and you just want to ask for frivolous questions that are Googleable, that are available on Google, available on ChatGPT, available on Copilot, available on any social media platform. You want to ask the most mundane questions because you haven't started and you don't even know what specific problem you are going to run into. Because I guarantee you, once you start, your question is not going to be how to start. It's going to be how to set up this piece of equipment at this angle with this description and this. It's going to be more specific. It's going to be direct. It's not going to be how to start. It's going to be how to maintain, how to grow, how to monetize, how to create more, how to do more, how to spread it.
It's the superficial thing.
And once you learn those little details, once you do it, once you start it, once you be it, once you just fake it till you make it, then you will know what it takes. And you'll be able to replicate that over and over and over. Hi, my name is Soraya and this is my channel, Only Soraya. Thank you for finding me in this corner of the internet. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you found me. Tell me, was it TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest? How did you get here? YouTube? Did you find me on YouTube? I hope so. But leave me a comment. Let me know how you got here. Let me know. No, I'll save that for later. Just go ahead. Leave a comment. Thank you. Subscribe. Come back. Watch the next video. You don't have to go anywhere.